Yes, thank you, Steve. So I'll share my screen here for my presentation. So thank you, Rosita, as well. And thank you all for joining today. Yeah, we are all used to this kind of presentation after 1 year of pandemic. So therefore, let's get this here started. Yeah, as mentioned by Steve and by Rosita, please use the Q&A section that we can answer everything afterwards. So first I will have a few introduction words about VAHLE and the group, and looking then at the equipment we can provide to automate your yard. So we as VAHLE, the VAHLE group, have our headquarters in Kamen, Germany. We are market leader in many segments for the electrification and automation. To grow in the automation part, we founded a couple of years ago the VAHLE Automation in Austria. So yeah, even through the growth in the last years, even through the pandemic, the company is since 1912, more than 100 years now, 100% family owned by VAHLE. We have 6 key or focus markets, which you can see here listed. So this 3 here on the left-hand side are in the systems turnkey projects group, the main responsibilities. So these are the amusement rights, support technology, and the people mover. So as a lighthouse project to mention, besides the port technology, we are looking here in this presentation, the Ain Dubai, as the tallest Ferris wheel in the world, was electrified through us. To explain our view on turnkey projects, and yeah, we see this as our core business. So here is an overview of our capabilities. So together with our key account managers, Wei Yang is one of them. So we focus in the pre-sales phase on market watch and market demands. So out of this, we work conceptually on the customer requirements and provide customized engineering as required. So to explain this a little bit deeper, today we see smart customers, so who are involved and informed. So expectation on us is that they want products and services immediately 24/7. So therefore we have established a web shop on our webpage so that you can get products 24/7, you can get lead times, etc. So drawings, whatever you need. So our customer is the expert around all these tasks here flow on processes. So most important for us is therefore the engineering and project management together with the customer. So this is very important for us. In the after sales aspect, we don't leave the customer alone with our product. So we stand by our product and solve any small issue timely and fast. So everything state of the art for sure. We see, for example, remote system checks via our SMGX data rail, which was very helpful through the pandemic when we cannot fly or have any travel possible. Coming to our portfolio of equipment. So as you know, we facilitate the electrification and automation in the yard. So therefore, this is our view, what we have to contribute on the different machines. So in the simplified terminal, we have for sure the RMG, ACs, so rail-mounted cranes besides the RTG cranes here at the same berth. So, but it gives us a full overview picture. So the RMG ASC cranes are already electrified machines with motor wheels by suppliers through the OEM. So they don't leave the block, and with the end-loaded approach, limited flexibility is needed. So festoons and motor cable wheels can be for sure purchased through us. This is not a big thing. So, but we can add more to these machines. So when looking, instead of a motor cable wheel, an automated ASC could use our conductor bars, positioning, and data communication system SMGX. So with the increasing demand of speed, we can reduce significantly the weight on board of the crane. Instead of 6 tons wheel and big transformer, we would add only 500 kilograms with a small arm. So Wei will talk in detail about this later on. Just to mention, OPEX will be reduced drastically. So return of investment is proven in a case study already a couple of years ago. Coming to the mobile equipment or the horizontal transportation equipment, we have the AGVs and the terminal trucks. So in the automated terminal, the electric AGV will run on a guided path, so and could be easily powered with our well-known V-Power inductive solution. So this is a little bit of work involved, more for greenfield terminals, but for the brownfield terminal with less civil works, our retrofit solution for the conductive battery charging for electrified terminal trucks. So developed together with the OEM, we can install the infrastructure also for man-driven electric trucks. Ship-to-shore crane cranes, so it's the standard to use festoons or at the boom. So this, as well as the spreader or gantry motor cable reels, is in our standard scope of supply. However, with the demand to unload bigger vessels and to wish to upgrade existing cranes, there's an opportunity to look at conductor bars and SMGX for these cranes as well. So without the cable package are higher speeds, acceleration, and no downtime due to weather influences possible, and we will give a faster container handling and a higher container stacking on board as well. So Chauvet will refer to these cranes with regard to the automation point as well. Lastly, coming to our container stack on the right-hand side here, electrified and automated RTG cranes. So no matter if it is in brownfield or greenfield terminal, we add with our options of electrification, battery storage, positioning, data communication, and auto steering a lot to the terminals worldwide. Yeah, to look at this RTG cranes more in detail and to have a view on a few success stories we have on the next slide. Jump back to our biggest electrification project in the days. So already back in 2011, we have started to electrify 104 RTG cranes, retrofit and new cranes in MTL Hong Kong. So 66 container blocks were electrified with 16 kilometers of bus bar in the pictured arrangement here. So we have a very happy customer and a system which is reliable with little to none maintenance even after 10 years of usage. So therefore, this is a very big lighthouse project for us. Yeah, here is pictured the Port of Felixstowe, untypically English weather, I would say. So, but nevertheless, is Port of Felixstowe. After 6 years of project still ongoing for us. So started back already in 2015. With the brownfield electrification of 66 RTG cranes and 59 container blocks with around 15 kilometers of bus bars. We are now in berth 9, a greenfield terminal with 8 new remote ERTGCs and 8 container blocks. So our solution gives the customers the flexibility to buy automation-ready products and adding this to his operation in his own speed to not interrupt established processes. So we are not in the way or stop any operation while having our solutions. Another HBH terminal is Lam Chabang, Thailand. Yeah, even before the first vessel in 2019 arrived for this greenfield terminal, we were involved with this worldwide first fully automated terminal. So meanwhile, we have already automated and electrified 20 new ERTGCs and 20 container blocks in phase 1 with 5 kilometers of bus bar. So all of these pictured here, remote operation, all these HD camera signals are transferred with low latency and high bandwidth through our SMGX to the operator, which now does not need to stay anymore inside the crane cabin, driver cabin, looking unhealthy downwards for his working shift. Last but not least, a look at another brownfield opportunity. This is a real game changer. Reliable and safe operation equipment, and Joe will speak about this as well later. So it's in these days when time is money, an important factor. So no matter if it's ships building up in congestion and etc. So no matter if you have done already the steps toward electrification and automation, we could still be an upgrade with our pictured mobile equipment. To summarize, no matter which equipment you have in your port, VAHLE can help you to reduce CO2, reduce the OPEX, reduce NOx, noise pollution, and very important factor for dense urban environments, if you're close to that, and to increase the simplification of work, efficiency, and human safety. So my colleague Chauvet will talk further about these details with regard to the automation points in his presentation. Until now, I have to say thank you for now, and thank you for your attention. As mentioned previously, drop any questions in the Q&A section, and I can hand this back then to Steve. Do we have already a few questions?